now let's jump right in. I just want to offer this one caveat first. This is an active and ongoing criminal investigation, so these details are preliminary and subject to change as the investigation proceeds. Just after 10 a.m., Seattle police were called here to a report of a stabbing on this block, I believe on 6th Avenue. There were 3 people stabbed, all men and all adults. We'll have additional information on those victims and their injuries shortly from my colleague here, Kristen Tinsley from Seattle Fire Department. We responded on scene. We received some immediate intelligence regarding who had been stabbed, who had committed the crime, and where that suspect fled to. Officers broadcast a description and immediately began a search for the suspect, which led us just a couple of blocks away near 8th and Olive. We arrested that suspect there and took him into custody. We have recovered the knife that the suspect used. That suspect is at the West Precinct right now being questioned by investigators. We have officers on scene getting information from witnesses. We do know that one of the victims that had been stabbed fled into a nearby business to seek refuge. This is all of the information I have regarding the investigation, although I am happy to take questions after I turn it over to my colleague.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Tinsley with the Seattle Fire Department. Paramedics were able to quickly arrive on scene this afternoon for a report of a stabbing. We did have 3 patients that we were evaluating and treating. One was an approximately 55-year-old male. He refused transfer at the scene and was not taken to the hospital. The other 2 patients were a 75-year-old male and a 77-year-old male, and they were both transported in stable condition via medic units to Harborview. And that's all the information we have right now.
What kind of injuries are we talking about? Multiple stabbings? I mean,
we can't go into specifics on the type of injuries other than that it was reported as a stabbing, but all of the patients are currently in stable condition.
was that knife a machete?
I don't have any information on that knife right now, but it is in our custody. If I can get a photo of it, we'd be happy to post it.
Sean, did the attack happen here on the street or within a business?
The attack happened on the street, on the sidewalk specifically, passersby, etc. Although one of the victims in that attack did take refuge in a nearby business. I do know which business, but I'm not at liberty to say at this moment.
Sean, was this pretty much right in front of the office?
I think it's fair to say that the stabbing happened near where we're standing.
Are you looking at this as a random attack?
Yeah.
We do believe that this was an unprovoked and random attack, so it is very concerning for us. We're very heartened that this suspect is in custody. We'll be working with the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office to ensure that this suspect receives the full weight of the law.
Did the suspect try to get away in a vehicle from us?
The suspect fled on foot
Towards 9th and 9th?
towards 8th and Olive, where he was arrested.
What was his condition when you found him?
The suspect was uninjured, and the suspect is in police custody.
We're hearing that this person may have thrown the machete or knife or whatever into a FedEx truck. Did that happen at all? Do you know anything about that?
I know that the suspect tried to get rid of the knife so our investigators wouldn't recover it. We were successful in recovering it. I'm not going to confirm that, but I'm certainly not going to deny that either.
We also heard he was trying to get rid of his clothes. Did he do that?
The suspect was naked upon apprehension.
So he was trying to get rid of his clothes?
I don't know what his motive was at that time, but I do know that he is in custody and he's being questioned by police.
Is this someone that you guys have come across in the past?
I don't have the individual's name, but certainly his name will be released once he is booked into King County Jail later today.
What were the circumstances surrounding the arrest when the police officers found him?
The suspect attempted to flee. I don't know if he was arrested with or without incident, if force was used, if guns were drawn, but certainly that is information we should have later today in the probable cause certification.
Is there any indication that he was planning to attack anyone else?
Well, we know we attacked 3 people randomly, so that's very dangerous. And we were able to get here quickly, which is fortunate. And we had some good intelligence on where the victims were, how to get them out. The fire department was here very quickly, getting them the help they needed. and we tracked him down a couple of blocks away before he could hurt anyone else. He's now in custody. It's a tragedy that a stabbing like this happened, but he is in custody. We have our investigators working on this case, and we're going to do everything we can with the King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office to ensure that this suspect is charged and experiences the full weight of the law.
Sean, what would you tell us about the knife? Anything more?
I haven't seen it, nor have I had it described to me, but if I can get a photo of it, we'll be sure to release it on the SPD blotter.
Any indications the suspect was suffering like some kind of mental health crisis?
It's too early to say.
Do we know anything
Any other-
about the suspect? Do we know anything about Sean?
We'll have his name in short order.
Any idea of his age?
Adult male. Any other questions?
Can you just repeat, I joined the party late and I know you guys this already. All of this happened outside on the
All of this happened out on the city sidewalk. Correct.
and
In this block.
began where, down the corner, 6 miles?
I don't know specifically, near where we're standing,
Do you know if he removed his clothes before or after he fled the scene, or
after he fled.
Okay.
Correct. He was fully clothed when the attack occurred.
got it?
All right, guys, thank you so much. More details as we get them.